6 months alone. No world, no one, only silence and the unseen.
Oh my sister. I am waiting for you. Assalamu alaikum, O grandfather.
Assalamu alaikum. We meet again on the Secret of Ancient Story channel. Tonight, we continue a story that doesn't just cross distance, but crosses time itself. In part 7, we step into the moment where the unseen becomes real, where Shaykh Nazim al Haqqani answers a call that no ordinary person could ever hear. What happened inside that sacred encounter? And how did a single moment in seclusion turn into a legacy that would live on for generations? Let's enter the story. What if the one calling you was a saint who passed away centuries ago? What really happened when Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jilani called Shaykh Nazim? In the stillness of the mosque in Baghdad, after months of intense seclusion, Shaykh Nazim al Haqqani receives a vision unlike any before. Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jilani calls him.
Oh my son, come to my grave. I am waiting for you.
Shaykh Nazim al Haqqani immediately prepares himself, prays, and walks toward the blessed grave. As he gives salam, the unseen becomes seen. Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jilani appears before him. Behind him stands a magnificent throne.
Come,
he says. They sit together, like a grandfather with his grandson. Then comes the moment that changes everything.
I am giving you the power I carry as Gawth al-Hazm, and I initiate you into the Qadiri Order.
At the end of the seclusion, Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jilani appears again. This time giving Shaykh Nazim al Haqqani a gift, 10 ancient coins. A sign, a connection across time. Shaykh Nazim al Haqqani leaves Baghdad, but the story doesn't end there. Before leaving, he gives his cloak, the very one he used during his khalwa, to the servant who cared for him. A simple act, a quiet moment. But in the spiritual world, nothing sincere is ever small. Years later, in Lahore, Pakistan, that same cloak reappears, preserved, honored, and believed to carry blessings and healing. When it is shown to Shaykh Nazim al Haqqani, he smiles, because he recognizes it instantly. What was once a private act of gratitude becomes a legacy carried across generations. A reminder that sincerity never fades, and that when something is done purely for God, it doesn't disappear. It multiplies. And so, what began as a silent act of obedience became a legacy that traveled across time, carried in a simple cloak, remembered in distant lands, and witnessed by hearts prepared to see. The story of Shaykh Nazim al Haqqani reminds us that nothing done sincerely for God is ever lost. Even the quietest moments can echo through generations, in ways we may never fully understand. But this is not the end. Because beyond this encounter, there are still deeper journeys, greater tests, and untold moments from the lives of the saints that continue to shape the path of seekers until today. So if this story moved something within you, stay with us. In the next episode, we'll uncover another hidden chapter, one that reveals how the unseen world continues to guide, protect, and transform those who truly surrender. Until then, keep your heart open.
Decades passed, but some things were never meant to fade. When something is done for God, it is never lost.